Hello and welcome to another episode of Click by Imo Photographers Hub. I'm your host Oziri, and today I have Nemy Photography. What's up, bro?
Sorry, it's not Nemy Photography, it's Nemy Boss.
Nemy Boss.
Yeah, of
Nemy Boss.
Media. Of Nemy Media.
Explain.
Nemy Boss of Nemy Media.
Nemy Boss of Nemy Media.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, no verse. Today I have Nemy Boss of
Exactly.
Nemy Media.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes they call me Boss Nemy.
Boss
but
Nemy.
then I prefer
But
Nemy
what's
Boss.
the name of your brand though?
Nemy Media. That's why I said
Media.
Nemy Boss of Nemy Media.
What is Nemy Boss?
Nemy Boss is just my name.
Your name.
My
Then
business
Nemy Media
name.
is like
The
your-
name of the company.
the name of the company.
Yes.
Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Are you a doctor?
Okay, no. when I was young, I was being called Doc.
For you?
Yes, I like my street. Yes, I was being called Doc.
Okay, let's go straight right into it. How did Nemy Photography come into existence?
Nemy Media.
Huh. How did Nemy Media come into existence? I'm sorry.
Okay, it was in 2018.
Way back. Oh.
Yes.
Way back.
I was done with NYC 2016. I taught in a secondary school when I was done. I just knew I wouldn't want to work like the whole
9 to
career.
5.
Yes, 9 to 5 stuff. So I was just looking for what to do. I came in contact with a friend that said that they came into Owerri to start up a photography class. So, yeah, photography. Okay, I had to register.
Just
Yeah.
for doing sake, or you?
Yeah, I just wanted to go into it.
Any
Yes.
specific reasons that time?
I just wanted to start making money.
Okay, it was about profit for you that time.
Yes. I didn't really. And before then, I hadn't handled the camera for ever in my life.
Okay.
So I didn't know. So I went thinking that there was an actual class. There was no class.
There was no class.
Yes.
So what do you pay for it?
Was it 10K? They were about, yes.
20K for no class.
Yes. So what they were doing then was the lady in question, she's quite very friendly, and I will call her a go-getter. So what she does is, if she comes around and sees someone that is good with what she wants, she gets friendly with the person.
The person.
And get the person to get involved in what she wants to do.
Okay.
Do you understand? So that was how she was able
That's
to
smart.
get
That's smart.
get someone to just show me one or two things. But I just got to know then that actually the system she had in mind to set up hadn't started.
Okay.
So I was like a test run of what she wanted to do.
Okay.
That was my thought. Not that she told me. I thought
You thought, okay, yeah, for what things look like and all that stuff.
So then at a point I was like, okay, let me leave these people. But one thing I was so glad they did for me then was to help me register my business, Nemy Media. I wanted to register Nemy Photography, which you have always been calling me. Yes, but then
Nemy's
she
Media.
told me that if I register Nemy Photography, I would just be limited to pictures.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, do you see yourself as a photographer or a video? Like, what are you?
I, as a person,
Yeah.
I'm a photographer, but then my company is also into videography.
So there is you and then there is your company.
Yes.
You are in your company.
Yeah, that was why I said I'm Nemy Boss of Nemy Media. So I'm the head photographer
Of
Nemy Media.
because you have like a company whereby there are
Yes.
so other photographers.
Yes, I have other photographers, I have videographers, I have editors, and very soon graphic designers will come into the show.
Yeah, you're doing well. Okay.
Yes.
So that was how I'm guessing that is your story.
Yes, that was how I got into it. And then when I started with them, I was just seeing myself tilting towards podcasting. And that was me being behind the camera,
Yeah.
directing it. And that was not actually what I had in mind to do.
But it's just something you're good at doing. And
That was what they were tilting me to do.
okay, that was what they were taking you to.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
I understand now.
At a point, thank God for my sister, because she was being the face of the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
So she told me, is this what you really want to do? I said no, but then see what I'm doing. So I was advised to. So that was how I had to leave that association, to me, it became a world because that was the only thing I knew. I had to leave that world entirely.
Wow.
I left that world and had to meet photographers that actually started teaching me.
Okay, so you're not actually getting proper learning that time.
There was no learning again.
Wow.
It now became just stay behind the camera, direct it. Once we are done shooting, we know someone that will edit it.
Okay, and you're editing stuff.
I wasn't editing.
Okay, no,
yes.
Stuff.
So they were just trying to use because then
outside photography, you can do videography and every other thing.
I can not really. I'm not really good with videography personally.
Okay.
Yes. I've tried learning. I would say I don't have that passion for it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
I've tried.
But it's your choice to make, though. At the end
yes,
of the day.
Yes, it's my choice
to make.
Yes.
Okay. So, what's your relationship status? I know, Sha, but let me just ask.
Okay, see. I'm happily married.
He's happily married. He's a father.
Father, yes.
Wow. So how do you?
Let me lay emphasis. One wife. Yes.
One wife.
Yes. One lovely wife.
And do you have a child?
I have a son. Yes.
You have a son.
Yes.
Wow. A married photographer.
Yes.
You're the first married photographer I've seen, to be honest.
Are you serious?
No cap.
Wow.
No cap.
I'm
but
privileged,
it's a good thing,
man.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Privileged. Okay, so celebrity.
How do you balance your marriage life
and photography?
Okay, do you even balance it?
Yes. Okay, first of all, I married a model.
Hey.
And a makeup artist.
For real?
Yes. So she understands.
Inclined to what you're doing.
So she understands my craft.
But was that intentional though?
Was it? No, love happened.
Love happened.
Yes.
You know, she should say the fine person will help you do makeup. Love happened. It's time to do makeup. When it's time to
love happened. Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. I wouldn't want to go into because it's a movie.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. So I won't divert from what we are.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
But like, how do you, how
I balance it? Okay, I had to get my work life closer to home, in the sense that my wife is my official makeup artist.
Okay,
so yes. So she is always around me. So there is no time I miss her, unless when I am to go cover an event outside the States.
Okay.
Or she is not the official makeup artist for a job I have to do outside my photo studio. But most times I'm with her because she is the makeup artist.
Okay.
And then because she is there, my son is there, and I'm there.
So like,
yes,
you're doing business, but we family.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yes.
Well, business does not overshadow family at the end of the day.
It doesn't. Right? I try to make sure that like one thing I learned early, unless I'm under pressure, is to make sure I don't edit after 6:30.
For real?
Yes, unless
now that time is like family time.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless it's an emergency, and I always charge extra for it. Once there is a job, you have to deliver. Like what we call what is it called again? Express. Yes.
Okay.
So outside that, I make sure that anything editing and all ends 6:30, and if there is any need for me to maybe edit again, it will be after everyone has slept.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Okay. Because I have to give them that.
Yeah, you have to give your kids time. So his kids over pictures.
Yeah.
Can you share a personal memory, a personal photography memory that you are most proud of?
I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
I've been proud of so many things.
Okay. The highlights of it all.
Okay. Trying to think out one now. Okay, yes. When I recently learned frequency separation, it's a skill in mainly editing.
Okay.
So then I have always seen Instagram pictures, because I follow Instagram a lot.
Okay.
I've always seen that there is something about their portrait pictures that stands out, which I wasn't yet doing. I didn't know what it was called. So
Nobody ever told you? Okay, you saw it yourself. That
yes.
The difference between what you saw.
Yes. What actually helped me get better with my craft was observation. I would always see Instagram, see Pinterest, and see that my work is not up to what I'm seeing. So I kept wanting to improve myself. So I came in contact with someone that knows what I was seeing online that I didn't have. You get, so when I learned it, the first picture I edited that came out as I was seeing online gave me so much joy. Like, you know, that breakthrough. And it was something I wanted, and there was nobody around me then that knew it. Nobody around me that knew it. He just came to my studio then, and he wanted to start doing studio photography. He's a wedding photographer. So he wanted to start doing studio photography. Then he came around, and the first picture I saw on his phone, I was like, yes, this is what I'm looking for. I had to get him close. He taught me, and my God, the first picture I edited
Amazing.
alone without his help.
Was Instagram?
Yes, was Instagram, exactly.
Instagram was
yes. So that was a major, you know, because it's not something that I had hungered for, and nobody around me, around my circle, knew how to do it.
And you just finally got there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how would you describe your photography style in 3 words?
My photography
Style.
Okay. Yes. Something about my style. I would say I'm a portrait photographer that of recent began to love highlights on my pictures.
Okay.
Yes, having to pop highlights. I won't say I balance my highlight and shadows equally. I prefer having more highlights to shadows in my.
Okay.
So bringing out that bit of art in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm not flexible at times, but then that is something that you will see in some of my my portrait pictures. Yeah,
okay.
Mainly the creative ones.
Nice. So, what's the most unexpected lesson you've learned from photography in general, be it a photo shoot or?
Yes, it's more enlightening. It's more enlightening. The more I kept, I kept practicing, the more I kept getting adventurous.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you kept exploring and
exploring, yes.
Mr.
Yes.
I want to know more now.
Yeah, something just clicked. Clicked.
Yeah.
Also in my color grading though, but then majorly lighting. Okay. Yeah.
How do you see the photography industry evolving in years in Imo State?
In Imo State, yes. It's actually evolving.
What do you think is going to happen?
Yes.
Now till the next 5 years.
Already, it's evolving. Already, I would say it's evolving. But in the next 5 years, there's going to be there will be more professional photographers.
Okay.
Imagine. Now, what we have over the years, we have more of unskilled, what I will call unskilled photographers.
People that just do
it. Yes, they just do it
for the fun of it.
Yes,
really,
without no, not for the fun of it.
Okay.
For the sake of the money.
Okay.
And not really for the sake of the love of it. And because of that, they are not actually going for knowledge to get better.
Okay.
We have more of those kind of photographers. You get? But so we are few that desire to grow better in the act and in the art of photography. You get? But in years to come, I see a time when we will have more photographers rising with that hunger to get creative and professional.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's progress to be.
Yeah, it's progress.
That's progress.
Yes.
What's problems do you think photographers now are facing in Imo State?
Yes.
What issues?
Currently now, photographers don't want to pay to grow.
Don't want to pay to grow?
Yes.
For real?
Yes. They don't want.
And do you think it's necessary to pay to grow?
Yes, man. Yes, it's necessary to pay to grow.
Yeah, actually,
it's necessary to pay to grow. There are most photographers I've come across want to learn from you, without having to pay a price.
To learn from you, they just want to extract
exactly
from what you have. And
now,
what you
like I don't know for others. I particularly, I pay a whole lot to get what I know now. Yes.
So do you think it's essential to pay for knowledge?
Yeah, payment might not really be cash.
Okay.
It mustn't be cash.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you understand? There is something you have, or something you have, or something you know that I don't know,
That's true.
which we can
We
trade.
can exchange, yes.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Now it's
But
like it's a win on both sides. Yeah.
Now most
That's true.
photographers will be willing to do that. But the truth of the matter is, currently now there are very few photographers in town that
are willing to do that.
No, that have something you want.
Okay.
Currently.
Okay.
There are very few that have something you want that you can exchange with, you can trade.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So majorly it's okay, you have to bring out money and pay to learn this. Like for instance, I travel to Lagos, travel to Enugu, to Port Harcourt, just to pay to learn. Yes. Sometimes there are materials I have to pay. I have to pay to acquire.
Okay.
Now you come to me, boss, I love your work. Show me love now. Do you understand that kind of thing?
Yeah.
So we have the current issue with the average Owerri photographer or Imo State photographer is they want to get something from you for free.
Without anything
Without anything. They want to get it for free.
Okay.
Yes.
I understand now.
Yeah.
I understand now. What should we expect from you?
Okay. What you should expect
maybe
from
this year, next year. Are you working on any big projects?
A big project. For now, no. Okay. I'm not working on a big project. I am actually working on getting myself better.
Okay.
Because there is a place I want to get to and I've not gotten there.
Yes. Why are you doing this?
Okay, over time, you asked before.
Yeah.
And it was I just wanted to make money.
Yes. I'm saying now, like, what's the reason now? Passion. Okay, you love it now. Like,
I love it.
I love it.
And
so you don't see it as now you doing something you love.
Yes,
it's not you like hustling, like
exactly.
Sweat and blood and stuff.
Even when jobs don't come per se, I crave to create something.
So you can just
create something. Yes. I just want to create something, and that's what where teamwork comes to play. I have a team I work with most times. So I'm always wanting to create something. Whenever I see something online and I love it, whether there is a job or not, hey, come, let's do this, let's create.
And you just create whatever it is.
Yes, and I just keep creating because.
And now it's even beyond photography. Yes, it's love. So many things are just brought upon.
Exactly.
Oh wow, that's a good thing. So if you would advise people that want to go into this line of work, what would you tell them?
I would tell them.
So obviously everything has a disadvantage.
Yes.
You love your work, but definitely there's some things that just weigh you down and stuff.
Yes. What I would advise them is you have to love art to excel in photography, because there are many discouraging factors in photography. One of which is that the gears and the equipment are very pricey, they are so costly. They are very costly. And
but you need to start from somewhere.
Yes, even where you want to start from. That's the truth. Where you want to start from is quite even costly.
Yeah.
Yes, unless you are very wealthy, you have support. But if you are someone starting alone, it's quite very costly. So what should drive you is the love for art. The love for creativity should drive you. If not, you would want to stop. I have trained some persons that stopped along the way. They couldn't just push through. Yes. I've trained a whole lot that a point came where they just got tired. They couldn't push through. They had to leave it.
Because of finance?
Well, yes, finance. And then...
That means, does it mean they actually don't like what they're doing?
Most of them, there's something, I like using this instance. When you want to wash, and you put Umo, once you shake it, it rises.
Yeah, it goes up.
After some time,
it falls.
That is what most persons see. Most persons have this mindset, photography, they give money.
It's just...
photography, they pay. Photography, they give money. Do you understand?
Yeah.
When they hear that, this guy is charging 1 million to cover an event, more money they this thing,
and then they go on
and they come in. Do you understand?
With that
mindset. So when you come in with that mindset
and you don't see what
two things can take you away. One is the funds, one is the stress. Do you understand? Majorly if you're into event photography, there is that stress with event photography, where you have to spot, to start, to snap, and all that, juggle from one place to another to get it, and then you are stressed out, and then it's not what you are expecting. So these are some of the things that weigh people down, majorly the ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I think we are done with this. To be
Yes,
honest. We're
yes,
going to
yes.
play a question now.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Do you like
play
games?
a question? Okay.
We're gonna play games. I mean, sorry.
Okay. Yes.
So it's like a
yes.
complete the sentence something. When I say a sentence, you complete it.
Wow. How good am I with English language? Let's try.
If I could have any superpower, it would be
Flying.
fly. Why? To your wife.
I just one thing about me and flying is before those people, before some person think I'm from Benin, I'm from Enugu State. I'm not even
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I just that is one thing, like to fly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I just want to move from here to this place. I fly
Yeah.
up and
Okay, so the best meal I've ever had was
the best meal I've ever had. Yes, what my wife cooked.
what meal is that?
Yes, rice and chicken sauce.
Oh yeah.
White rice and chicken
Now
sauce.
I want to marry.
Yes, you need to. You need to.
My favorite way to spend a lazy Sunday is
A lazy Sunday, Netflix.
You like
Yes,
movies?
I love.
What's your favorite movie?
Blacklist. Yes, and yes,
Oh God! Somebody like me finally.
yes,
Somebody like me.
yes.
You like Imo Reddington?
I
And
love.
Liz and Harold Cooper and
Yes.
all those people.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Now I want to go crazy. Now I want to go crazy. That's like for real. See, that's the best thing that have happened to movies.
Exactly, the Blacklist.
The sense I have now, I keep on saying it, is because of Blacklist. Though, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, you
movie, the movie.
No, don't worry. Blacklist is such a movie.
It's the best
such
I've
a
ever
movie.
seen. I've not seen it.
ever seen in my life. Blacklist.
10 seasons of constant buzz.
I never get bored. I never get bored. Buzz.
I didn't want it to end.
Nobody do pass him or anything. Nobody. I've never seen somebody that is that smart.
Aye.
God.
No.
God.
I didn't want the movie to end. You understand what it means? You are seeing a movie continuously. Even up to now, I wish there was something that will come.
That will happen, and we will just watch for the fun of it.
Yes, honestly.
Oh my God. Okay. The most adventurous thing I've ever done is
Adventurous thing I've ever. Oh no, you wouldn't want to hear.
I want to know. No, tell me. I want to know. Tell me. I want to know.
Okay. Let me look for something else.
Why don't you tell me
Yes.
this one?
No.
Okay. Tell me, Shell.
Okay. It's not around photography.
It's not have to be around photography. These are like
Yes.
photography questions now.
Yes. Okay. I think I'll just have to say it. Yes. No, I grew up being KG. I'm an only son, so I was being KG. So I had to lie to travel out to somewhere quite far because of love.
What's lover boy? You and the girl wanna still marry?
No, forget that.
Wow, but that was wild.
I was using photography as a cover up. I have a job.
I have a job in nature.
And
Why you won't go see
for
me?
1 week.
Oh
And then
God, that's
travel
crazy.
to
That's crazy.
Edo State.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I've done something like that though. To be honest. I'm not Jesus. So. Okay, if I could switch lives with anyone for a day, it would be
To switch life with anyone for a day, honestly, in all honesty, to be my pastor.
your pastor.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
He's a walking wisdom and walking knowledge.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to his pastor.
Yeah, shout out to him. He's in Lagos.
Okay. The song that always gets me dancing is
The song that gets me dancing. It's by Elevation Worship.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. The best advice I've ever received was
The best advice I've ever received. Let me think. of the best. I have received many
Yeah, a lot,
advices,
but, yeah.
but then the best advice I have ever received is around money.
Money, okay.
Yes, and that advice is learn to give out. The more you give out, the more it comes. Learn to give out. Like be an open. Be so open. Don't be like this.
Yeah, be generous.
Be generous.
Okay.
Once you give, the more you give out cash. You know, most times we feel that I have 10,000 or more. If I give out,
yes, 9,000.
But then when you actually give out, that's when
More
you're opening up yourself to get more.
Exactly.
Yes.
The best advice. Sorry, if I could eat one food for the rest of my life,
I can't. I can't.
Just choose one.
Food, I love. Funny enough, I don't have a best food.
For real?
I don't.
Even though your wife's chicken sauce.
It's not my best meal.
It's not your best meal.
You can't ask me what's your best meal, and I'll tell you this is my best meal.
Okay.
No.
Okay. The most surprising thing about me is.
Surprising thing about me. Is it surprising? Okay. Surprising. I fantasize a lot.
For real?
Yes.
For a married man.
Fantasies around wealth. Like,
okay.
Like I use it.
You see yourself
I use it to cure boredom. Like I have a movie set in my head.
For real?
Like a movie set, running movie. if I live there now and I am alone.
So many things you're just thinking about.
You know that it's a movie. I've built a movie. It's playing
in your head,
in my head,
and you just enjoy it.
It has no end. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I cure boredom with it most times.
Wow. The one thing I can't live without is
the one thing. Okay, not one person. One thing I can't live without. The one thing I can't live without. I've tried to make sure there's nothing I cannot live without.
Even your camera.
Yes, I can live without my camera.
Oh wow.
I can live without my camera. I've tried not to attach so much importance on things
to
avoid.
Yeah. And that's a good thing, though.
Yes. But if it is person,
who's that?
Yes, I can't live without my wife.
All right.
Yes, I love.
You can't live without her. You love her so much.
Yeah. My wife. Yes.
If I could time travel, I would go to.
If I could time travel, I'll go to what is in my head, my fantasy. Yes. I'll be there now.
You'll be there now.
Yeah.
And what is in your head, please? What location? I just want to know the place.
It's not about the location. It's about a life.
But where is that life? Where is that
in
life?
Money.
Where is money? Where is that money? Like, what's the geographical location
of the money?
Yes.
It's quite weird. It is from over to the world. I see myself as the biggest photographer in the world, but then I am making it from away.
But it's going to happen though.
Yeah.
Believe.
Yes.
You go solve. As far as you know him already and you watched him, you find it.
You go solve.
It would be. He said it.
Yeah.
Believe it. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. The most unusual talent I have is.
The most unusual talent. Is it unusual? The most unusual talent. Let me think. The most unusual talent I have. Wow. I can't think.
What is something that you know how to do that is?
You say unusual. That is where I am actually.
Okay, a talent you have outside photography.
Exactly. Okay, I can teach.
You can teach?
Yes.
Have you taught before? Okay, you said you've taught before now, NYSC.
No. Okay, yes. Okay, now I can teach whatever I am good at doing.
Okay.
And whatever I know.
And teach properly, like.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, I actually teach the Bible.
You teach the Bible?
Yes.
Are you a pastor?
Yes.
Are you? Oh, Jesus Christ. My God. So that me and Pastor don't do this.
You don't know.
Forgive me all my sins.
No, there is no. They forgive sin. No, God, they forgive sin. So, and
wow. Why are you telling me this just now, though?
The question popped out now.
You're a pastor.
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good thing. Oh.
Yes.
I cover us with the blood of Jesus.
Huh?
You're a pastor and you're a photographer.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. That's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
that's nice.
Okay, so we are done with this, eh?
Yes.
I had a good time.
Honestly, I did.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
he has watched The Blacklist. Please tell them now. Tell them.
Just go and see the movie. Go and see the movie.
Tell them.
Go and see the movie.
Ah.
Go and see the movie.
10
seasons off. It's just a vacation.
serious vacation.
You are lost in your
I'm not in this world, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, this is Click by Imo Photographers Hub. I'm your host, Eloziri, and we are come to the end of this show. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Go and watch Blacklist.
Yeah.